Hi, it's Bree with Coffee Run Repeat, and it's not really super cold. I am outdoors, so I apologize for any background noise, but we're trying to multitask today. I got the kids doing their distance learning inside, and I don't want to disrupt them, so we're on the porch. I have for you today the Pace Pro and the Pace 12 from USWE. Pace Pro is the one we're going to start off with because I cannot wait to put this one down. Not because I don't love it, but because I ran quite a bit with it this week, and it needs a bath. The Pace Pro comes with the two front 500 milliliter bottles, and they are the Hydro Packs. I find that these are my favorite bottles are Hydro Packs. They come with the tube, and you kind of just tuck it in here, and you can easily drink. The pack has one point of clasping right here, goes underneath the chest, and what I found is a really easy fix to tighten and loosen, and I actually do that quite a bit, especially if I'm doing speed work and I'm running really hard. I find that I have to loosen it up just to kind of breathe a little bit better, but it's really easy to kind of just cinch that as you need to, or sometimes I have to cinch it down more as I drink my water. The pack has the ability to do your rear bladder. It's a nice stretchy bladder cradle. You've got a little piece of Velcro to keep it in place. Hi, sweet bee. And then you've got these two clasps where it's attached to, this material is attached right here. So you can use this to tighten it up if you want to keep your bladder from kind of dropping down into the back. I feel like you could also probably use that for helping to compress other gear. You can fit a lot in here. You've got the separate pocket for the bladder, and then you've got this just enormous amount of space, so you could really fill this up. And it closes with a little piece of Velcro to keep everything safe and secure. It also has a pass-through pocket, which would hold, I would put anything you wanted to grab on the fly, jacket, gloves, hats. This would be a great place to put all your winter essentials. And over here you've got two zipper compartments on the side. They're not super large, but they're big enough to put anything that you might want lost, like a key or driver's license. I use it to put sometimes my backup chapstick and snacks. There's two front bottle flasks right here, spaces, and then there is enough space to put a phone in the front, and it has a fold over which keeps it from bouncing out. Typically I throw my phone into a Ziploc bag to make sure it doesn't get wet, and I find that is a great solution for keeping it kind of from getting snagging on any material too. It is a nice breathable mesh, and you have the ability to do your front holes, so it just goes across the body right there. All in all, I find this is my go-to pack for shorter distances. I like that you have lots of storage options and that you can kind of customize your fit. That's my son next to me. He's my little co-host today. And it is really easy to get on and off. Only thing that I prefer the other pack is I feel like the materials on this are just a little bit scratchier, but it's very minor. There's still a nice breathable soft material. And I find that it hasn't done a whole lot of damage to any of my tech shirts, and it is very comfortable to run even with tank tops. And it is stretchy on the side right here, which gives you some breathing room on the side. Yeah? Okay, we're gonna move on to this your favorite one too? Okay, so this is the 12, and this one just has, it's so soft. Like the fit on this one is just, it's really nice. I think that's why I feel like the material is slightly rougher on the Pace Pro, is because it's just comparing it to the Pace 12. It's just it's like so soft and it's squishy, and it's just very nice. Pace 12, you have the option to do the front bottles. Nice big pockets with this little place to kind of tuck the straws so they don't go flopping around. You've got this pocket right here, and the same pocket is on both sides. Then you have the addition of a phone pocket or a zip pocket where you can fit a fairly sizable phone in there too. On the back, you have the option to do pulls, or you can do them in the front as well. And then it zips, and you've got this separate container for your bladder with the Velcro. And this one has a little bit more of a waterproofing feel to it. So between the little cushioning in the back and this, I think it would do really well in winter and colder months. And then it is just, you can put so many things in here. This is actually my go-to when I'm going to be taking the kids hiking too, because I tend to carry my food, their food, extra diapers. You never know what you need to add in, but you could really easily pack this one really full, and you have these bungees so you can customize your fit and add all sorts of things. These pulleys right here. On this side, it's nice and stretchy, and you have this Velcro. It doesn't give you, it gives you a little bit of a ability to tighten it up a little bit, but not a huge. So definitely want to make sure you're getting in your fit properly. I think this one is a small medium, and I find it fits me pretty spot on. It has I'm really excited about these pole holders in the front because they're nice and sturdy, very thick with the toggle, very easy to get them in and out. I did find that my first set of poles were Mountain Kings. They were very small and very light, and I actually had a problem with them just being too short to fit across, which is more because my poles were just so small because I'm not really that tall. I did recently get the Diamondback poles, and they fit perfectly because they had that little end bit and they just stay on absolutely perfect. So you might have to practice a little bit which works best for you with your poles. You can also do them in the back, so that it's not really a big deal to not be able to do them up in the front. The fit on this one is just really comfortable. It feels like a second shirt. It has that front point of attachment, and then the buckle also moves around to kind of give you some breathing room, and it's really easy to tighten and fit, customize it, because it's just the one strap, so it's really easy for you to kind of go in there and customize that. And you have this additional little pocket on each shoulder where you can add even more stuff. So I think between these two of these, there's just some nice little additions that I really appreciate. You've got the little whistle, and then you've got this little strap keeper, so it doesn't flop around. So you really don't have to worry about little like flappy bits with the pole the pole straps. You can tuck them in too, so they don't flap around. I find that this one for me has so many different options for storage that this is like if I want to carry all the things and do like a long haul, this is definitely my go-to. But it's actually not a huge weight difference between the Pace 12 and the Pace Pro. It's just different features. Like if you wanted to have something where you can grab your gloves and your hat on the fly, and you wanted that kangaroo pocket in the back, I would definitely go with the Pace Pro. But if you want something that has more zipper pockets and just has a little bit more options to add, just carry everything you might possibly need for a day out in the trail, the Pace 12 would be probably your bet. I kind of think of the USWE packs, the ones that I have. I did a review last week on the harness pack, and I kind of think of them kind of like how you think of children. I love them all. They're all completely different, and they all have different strengths. So if you have any questions about the three of them, let me know. Drop a comment. I will be happy to answer them. I check my messages all the time. Oh, that cord keeper though, it is actually also on the Pace Pro too. So that is also on there. Let's see. Oh, does it have a? Okay. And then you've got this to keep the little bladders from sinking in if you're doing the front pulls. There's lots of little options on both of them. So yeah, let me know if you have any questions, and I'm Bree, Coffee on Repeat.